Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the Monday Night Raw after show. I still have that midweek war in my head. I almost said it really loud, like Vince McMahon. But as you can tell, I'm not Sorg. I am the Rizz. The extra E is for error. Eeyore. And with me, as always, my friend, my compadre, my tag team partner. By the way, we have not defended that title at all. The one, the only Matt Carlins of the mainstream media himself.
Whoa, what's up, Rizz? Pittsburgh. How you doing, boys? Real good tonight, kids.
And also joining us.
There's a P on her hat.
There's P on your hat.
There's P on her hat.
There's P on your hat. And that sound you heard was the one, the only, the man from J-Town, Bobby F. J-Town.
The F is for from.
So Raw happened, right?
Yeah, Raw was good tonight.
Raw was good. Raw was really good tonight.
I found it very enjoyable.
And you can tell this is leading up to WrestleMania, because the way that they are building this is amazing.
I hope they're really in the WrestleMania.
Well, they always perform WrestleMania weeks, leading up to WrestleMania, with some fire under their ass.
Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna skip WrestleMania this year and just head right into the Extreme Rules.
Yes, and
right in the back.
And that really was proven in that main event, and the aftermath of that main event. Crazy ass Randy Orton's back, guys. Who's not excited for that?
Well, I would just like to also celebrate the fact that Seth Rollins knows how to take an ass kicking like few others in the great industry of professional wrestling. Most notably when Randy tossed him like a lawn dart into the office chair behind the announce table.
He Rey Mysterio'd him through that announce table.
That was a long beatdown.
By the way, congratulations to Randy Orton, who finally successfully put somebody through a table doing his finishing move. Congratulations.
In the odds.
But man, I'm excited for this pay-per-view now. I'm excited for WrestleMania. And it's not only that match, and I can't believe it's happening, but they're building up to that match now. It's amazing.
Because Randy Orton's back to what he was before he left.
Crazy ass Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, who was a face and is awesome.
And also, he tried to be Stone Cold for a little bit. The camera guy was not having it.
Not having it.
Nope. I was like, just gonna zoom in here.
0.5 seconds, and then go down a bit.
And then I think we should note the Randy just screaming at Seth, incoherently screaming at Seth. He
sounded like Christian Bale in Dark Knight. So that looks like to be a good build. Another good build happened with the Rusev John Cena match being finally announced. But to me, they kind of dropped the ball a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't like how they.
I liked how we explained it last week better. The whole don't have John Cena be the first one to get that one loss. Have it be Curtis Axel in that one, but make John Cena cost him that. That's how you're supposed to do it. And play mind games with the muscle head. But it was just another whole thing where it goes, hey, I'm going to put you in a submission hold until you agree to me.
He agreed to the match via bongo drum?
Yeah.
He just started playing bongos there for some reason.
He thought he was playing Donkey Kong. The
Donkey Kong?
N64 Donkey
Yeah.
Kong game.
Or
Was it N64 or was it Wii?
GameCube.
GameCube, whatever. The bongo drums.
Donkey Konga.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good.
Matt, you have any thoughts about that one?
Twitter hated that segment.
I don't know why, but
And John Cena is the top heel in wrestling today.
oh,
He is pure evil, and he gave like an evil look.
Yeah.
He finally got what he wanted, and he gave a terrible, awful look at the camera.
If Sorg's listening, and he probably is, I want the picture of John Cena giving that evil, sly look on his face to be our picture right now. Like the picture that you click on to get to this video. I want that to be it.
He almost looked like the Joker.
He looked. I tweeted this out. He looked the same way evil Chris Jericho looked. Like the sly smile out of his side of his mouth. But another good one. There's a lot of new matches made for WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
We had this one. We had, and now we have Undertaker and Bray Wyatt, which by the way was classic, vintage Undertaker, making things explode by lightning. Are you guys excited for this match though?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that they actually had The Undertaker respond, even though he didn't show up. Like, I like the idea of him showing up at Mania. Just showing up. But I also like that the match was kind of like, I'll build you a coffin, and I'll rebuild you your chair, and I'll set it on fire with lightning.
Matt?
I loved the excited look on Bray Wyatt's face when the smoke finally started coming out of the urn. He was like, yes, it finally did it!
Undertaker's an old man. It takes a while to get going.
I know. He's just like, after weeks and weeks and weeks, he's like, yes, it's all right, I did it. And also, words on the Titantron are the preferred way of accepting a WrestleMania match now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like getting a cake when you're asking about the prom.
You must dress in black to answer the Titantron via Titantron.
Well, both wrestlers have announced their matches via Titantron. So Sting versus Taker at 32.
And you have to at least be 45.
And exclusively built up via Titantron videos.
Yes. And the match will only happen on a Titantron. And it'll be a WWE 2K16 video game style.
I thought you were just going to tell me it would be words like hip toss, and then the other one come back and be like arm bar, and then the other one come back.
Stinger splash.
Stinger holograms.
Tombstone. Yeah.
Well, before we get into our last thing I want to discuss here, which is huge, if you like what we do here, and you want us on your body, go to ProWrestlingTees.com right now. Buy one of our awesome shirts. It's ProWrestlingTees.com/WMS. There you can find our great designs made by Alexander the Great Cars. And also, while you're there, I just realized Chris Jericho has his own line of clothing now.
You just realized it?
Well, now it's now posted on there now. But also, you can buy Bullet Club stuff or other similar Bullet Club logos, or maybe you're a fan of All Ego, Ethan Page, or Dennis Stamp. It's up to you guys. But also, just throw in one of ours to even it out a little bit. Throw us a bone, guys.
As a rule, I always like to buy one podcast T-shirt for every wrestler T-shirt I buy.
Yeah.
It's kind of good to keep the balance. So You buy a wrestling
And-
T-shirt, you buy your podcast T-shirt.
And you know what? If you want to double down on that podcasting T-shirt, We Watch Wrestling has their own T-shirts.
They do.
So there you go. But finally, I think this is one of the biggest things we need to talk about right now. The Connor the Crusher guys. Did you not?
Did you lose your stuff, Rizz?
I teared up.
A good thing.
I'm a big man. I'm a big man. I even pointed myself. I'm like, you're not gonna cry. You're not gonna cry. And then a few minutes later, I was in a fetal position in a pile of my own tears.
It was a nice announcement too.
Yeah, it was a good announcement, and to have it happen in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's the best part.
With his brother and father in attendance, it was pretty cool to see. He kind of deserves it, and it's funny that now we're gonna get people who go, well, now British Bulldog needs to go in if a fan goes in first. But oh no, guys,
to them, I will only reply. How many times did the British Bulldog beat Triple H?
Yep.
Clean. In the middle.
Clean.
I don't know.
Brian tap out.
But I know Connor.
Clean.
I know Connor did. Just saying.
Told AJ to stop being crazy.
Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about right now?
What did you think of hearing from Sting for the first time?
He had garbled Sting voice.
It was a night of strange voices.
Yeah, the voice.
Did Sting have a Darth Vader voice emulator back?
Yeah.
Recall he stole the Black Scorpion's voice changer or something. I mean, it kind of sounded like him. Like it almost sounded like he was reading it, but they changed his voice. I don't understand.
It was definitely Sting.
It was creepy. Yeah, it was Sting, but it was Darth Vader Sting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like certain guys, you just have, if you're WWE, they're just certain guys, you have to accept them as they are. Sting is one of those guys, whether you think you could do it better or not, you kind of have to accept Sting as he is.
Yep.
For all his imperfections, you have to take Sting as Sting is. Now, if you took, like, Bobby Roode, yeah, you could meddle with him a little bit, but Sting, you got to take Sting as Sting comes. If you meddle with it too much, you just make people uncomfortable.
Bobby?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything else you want to add?
I liked tonight that the matches, like, flowed into each other.
Yeah, like
I thought that was kind of cool.
Especially that tag team cluster that they had.
Like 3 matches right in a row, like the tag team match, the first singles match with the New Day and Tyson Kidd. Xavier Woods and Tyson Kidd. Then it went into...
No, it was a tag match.
Was it a tag match?
No, it was a tag match.
Okay. Well, then it was the Natalya versus...
Yeah, Natty and Naomi.
And then went right into the Usos versus Los Matadors, which I thought was really cool that they like kept it going like that. And they did that earlier in the night with the Intercontinental title matches too.
Yeah. Were you sad that El Torito did not have a match with newest Ascension member Hornswoggle?
I wouldn't say I was sad.
All right, guys. We would like to talk. We'll talk about this more on the Mayhem Show proper, which you can find every Tuesday night round about 9 o'clock at live.sorgatronmedia.com. You can email this show at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. And you can follow us on Twitter at Mayhem Show. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. I know if he was here, he would Lunchbox would plug Panel Riot, but he has gone missing.
Yeah.
I've heard stories about where he is. Some say in underneath a tunnel in Pittsburgh. Others say
I blame the sun.
Deep in the heart of Texas. Some others say maybe he got lost coming home. If you have any idea where he is, please call or please email the show at goodtimesatwrestlingmayhemshow.com. And also, by the way, he's not really lost.
Lunchbox, find me.
And now, Matt Carlins.
Yes, sir.
Please plug things.
I am on the Twitter at MainstreamMatt with 1 T, or you can check out my blog at mainstreammatt.blogspot.com, and you can learn all about the wonder.
Time out. I just realized something. We need to announce our matches on here.
No, we're not going to do that.
We're not going to do it on here.
No. You got to pay to play. You got to show up.
What are you talking about?
No. I should have said that was a bad parrot. That was a bad turn of phrase.
No,
we
should have our matches to make, sir.
That's right.
For the show.
There are 2 empty slots in Mayhem Mania because 2 more matches graduated, and Bobby and the Rizz are the ones who created the matches, so they're going to get to create the matches that fill the empty spots, and they're going to reveal their matches tomorrow night.
Oh,
Tuesday night.
Fuck tease.
Round about 9 o'clock on the Wrestling Mayhem show. Roundabout.
And Bobby F. J-Town. Where, sir, can they find you at the things?
At Bobby F. J-Town on Twitter. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on live.sorgatronmedia.com, Boss Battle at 8. We're going to be talking about Overwatch and a couple of things from PAX. And our Spotlight Game of the Week is really cool, so tune in for that.
Wait, are you guys doing that again?
What?
It's not the challenge, right?
No, Spotlight Game of the Week. We just
thank God.
We accentuate an indie game or another game that's coming up that kind of looks cool. So get the word out on some of the games that you don't really pay attention to.
So Bloodborne. Anyways, you can find me on at the Rizz. The extra E is on there. It's with 2 E's and 2 Z's, but 1 I and R and a TH somewhere.
I think there's an apostrophe here.
There's probably an apostrophe, maybe one of those umlauts. Yeah. But also,
Balor has an umlaut. No, he doesn't.
Also, he doesn't have an umlaut. Also, you can find me on insertcointobegin.com, where I discuss. Last week I discussed Dragon Ball Xenoverse. By the way, the servers are still down.
Warrior Princess. Xena.
And this week, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I might do something with PAX. They did announce some pretty cool stuff, like can I say something about about what happened at PAX if I don't interrupt you? But since I'm not on the show anymore, like Red versus Blue's back.
Oh, cool.
Bobby. Final Fantasy's back.
Yeah, they announced that a long time ago.
Shut up. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Wrestling Mayhem Show after show of Monday Night Raw. Thank you for joining me, Matt Carlins, and Bobby F. J-Town in discussing the wide variety of stuff that happened here on the show. Like I said, email the show if you have any other questions, concerns, thoughts about tonight, or even leave them in the comments below. We'll read them somehow. So, again, thank you guys so much for joining us. Mayhem out.